guys, what's up? It's Wally, Beach River Landscapes. Wanted to let you guys know the Punisher is back, yo. The Punisher's back. So I got this back last week. The piston took a dump. It just went out. We were in the middle of trying to finish up that mulch job, and it just went out. It was like, it was toast. It was finished. It had enough, so it was done. So what they had to do was replace the entire piston. They flushed everything out. So now we're good to go. It definitely lifts up a lot faster now too. Let's see how long this takes. I'm gonna come back and maybe we'll fast forward this part. All right, that took a solid like minute and 13 seconds. So that's not too bad at all. And I did stop though for a second in between though. But it took a solid minute and 13 seconds. I can shut this off now. Oh. So I like to have it running whenever I obviously lift it. And it gravities down, so I don't have to have it running when it's gravitating down. So, and right now, like I have the switch. So I have the switch right here right now. But this has been on here since I got the truck, but I do want to take it off. I want to take that off, and I want to do like a remote one. I want to do a remote one for this. That way I can kind of stand out here. Sometimes I have to come around the back and, you know, take a look and see if the debris is actually coming out of here. So I'll do that a lot actually. So I'm thinking that I want to put a remote on here. I'm not sure. Somebody told me about using a remote. I thought it was a great idea. So I'm gonna look into putting a remote on here. With it cranked all the way up, if you're on something, if you're on something flat, or I mean, if you're on something, flat, then, you know, it doesn't hit. But whenever you are at the dump and you have, the ground is up and down because it's soft and everything, a lot of times this thing will get caught in a lot of debris and a lot of dirt and all that stuff, and it'll kind of start lifting the rear end up, you know, if I don't watch it. And so I have to be careful with that because I don't want to put too much on the the piston itself. So I just, this is it's brand new, so I really want to take care of it. I don't know how long the last one has been on there. Look how they did just stuff water balls in there. Hell, look at that. We had to just cram some water bottles. Oh, it's a water shelf. Was that a rack for water bottles? I don't know. But anyways, I just really want to take care of it. Of course I was taking care of it, but I just really want to take care of it as good as possible, since this is brand new. I don't know how old the original one was. It could have been on here forever. I don't know. This is a 14-ton dump system that I have on here. This piston is capable of dumping up to 14 tons, which is considered like water weight, if you know what that means. But I just want to take care of it. So this thing was not cheap. It was $1,800 for everything. Plus I had them change the oil on here. But it was $1,800 for all of it. So I just really want, and yes, I am a mechanic by nature, but I just do not mess with hydraulics. You know what I'm saying? I just don't play with this stuff. I don't want anything to do with that. But you can see the size of this piston, man. This sucker. Hold on, I'll give you a little bit of reference here. Hold on, see if I can get that to focus. You can see my hand. This sucker's big. This is like a 3-inch in diameter piston. So this sucker's huge. But yeah, and I got this right here that will come down. This little arm right here will come down and rest on this plate right here, if we're transporting around. So if we have it to where I don't want it to go all the way down, and we're transporting some mulch and stuff like that, and I want to kind of leave it at a good angle, then what I'll do is lower that down and I'll set it on there. And then that way we can kind of, we can drive and we can back up and like shove the mulch, backwards or whatever debris is. So one thing I noticed that I would do that I'm going to try not to do if I can help it is when this is lifted all the way up, and debris will not come out because it's wet or it's like dirt or whatever, that I do back up and I slam the brakes. And they did say that, you know, it should be fine like that because this is maxed out, but I should definitely be careful with doing that, you know, to tear that piston up, because it's not really made to do that. It's just made to lift and dump. But this dump system's pretty stout on this thing. I am lucky. I love this dump truck. We got this dump truck at such a good deal. Although we put some money into it, it's worth every single penny. You know, we put tires on it 2 years ago. These tires are still looking, I mean, the tires still look phenomenal on it. Dump bed is in killer shape. You can see there's no, like, there's some surface rust, but there's like no real rust on the thing anywhere. The frame is like, you know, the frame is killer. There's no rust on the frame or anything like that. So I love the truck. And of course, you guys know that we had the whole cab painted and everything. So I still want to put the flower across the front of this, you know, have like the dahlia flower across the front of that. I still want to do that. I just haven't gotten to it. One of the guys did this. I was so upset. Oh, right here, those stupid poles right there. But anyways, those stupid poles right there, they had backed into that and put a dent on here not long after we had this painted. Y'all know how it goes. So that's that. There's my baby. So I use like the little bars that, you know, that go across. I just put everything in there. Nothing flies off. It all stays in there. Pretty sturdy. Does not come off. Eventually what I want to do is kind of spray an undercoat of this entire thing is what I want to do. So I need to wash this thing. That's what I need to do. So I do want to put a remote on here, like I said. I still want to put like up there. I want to put like halfway point somewhere, like halfway in here. I want to put a wall that divides the bed of the truck. That way I can have, say, mulch and rock in here. I can put the like rock up front, you know what I'm saying, since it would be heavier. Dump that. That way I can put about, man, I could probably put at least like 10 yards of mulch on the back half of that door and put some really good strong doors there, because it can hold it with no big deal. So that way I can dump the truck. If I'm dumping, then I have all the rock on the bottom part, then I have the mulch on the top half. Dump the rock out, lay it back down, open the doors, and then I can dump mulch. That's just something that I'd really like to do. Even if I have a bunch of plants in there that are standing up, and I can put all the plants first, I can have mulch in the back, you know what I'm saying, just to keep some kind of separation. I really like, that's the big thing that I want to do on this truck, is a dividing wall. That's just a really big thing. So I just have to figure that out, but I got to make it to where it's not getting in the way whenever I slide pallets of sod, slide pallets of mulch and things like that in here, because obviously you're talking probably a good 3 inches. I'm gonna lose 6 inches of internal width on this thing, probably between the hinges and the doors being folded in. So that's something I got to consider. I wouldn't be able to do it with pallets of mulch because they barely fit in here. Probably the same, but you know, I don't ever stack sod side by side. I actually kind of go 4 in is usually what I do. So how many do I fit in here? I fit, let's see. Yeah, I fit 4 in. I go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I usually fit about 4 in here. So I'll go 4. Any more than that, I'll just have them like, usually if I have like 5 or more pallets, I just usually have them deliver it because it's free. Anything under 4 pallets, you know, you have to pay for delivery. So I usually just pick it up. But you know, just stuff like that. But you know, I don't want to go crazy or anything. It's not like a show truck, but you know, I do want to do some things. I want to paint the wheels down here. You know, I want to paint those, paint all the wheels. Like I said, put a remote on the lift, and you know, the racks still work really good that I have up here. You know, I always use this Shurcan for, you know, when I'm using an auger doing landscaping or we're just doing whatever. I like having the racks on this thing. I still need to build a ramp. I still need like a U-Haul style ramp that I can slide out, because I can put it, all right, so let me show you this. All right, so see in here, so this is the frame of the bed, or the frame of the dump bed along here. So, and it opens up, right? So see that? it opens up down there. So some little cross members right there, and I want to be able to slide a aluminum like ramp out of the back of this thing, a long one, because I can fit in, man, I can fit probably a 16-foot ramp, all the way up there, down there. That way, when this is down, we can just pull it out and we can just wheelbarrow stuff right up to it. Just make our life a lot easier. So that's something that I really want to do. All right, so I'm just going to gravity this down, see how long it takes to come down. All right, guys, so it's about 1 minute and 16 seconds down, about 1 minute and 13 seconds up. But of course, when I have the truck loaded, it's a tiny bit slower. The other day I had this thing full packed. I only had about 2 to 3 tons in it. It lifted up like with no resistance whatsoever. I've had 30 yards of mulch in this thing, and it goes up. It definitely doesn't seem, it started to seem to struggle the last few weeks, and then that's when it tanked, man. So I'm stoked to have it back, and I'll keep you guys updated on the Punisher as we do stuff. Man, I want to put like a big Punisher logo here, but what do y'all think? Should I go crazy putting some Punisher logos on here? I don't know. Leave me a comment down below, let me know. Also, I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. We're over 11,000 now. We're going to be doing a really huge giveaway once we get to 15,000. It's going to be pretty epic. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited about it. I'm just really stoked. Also, if you have not yet, make sure that you register for the Lawn and Landscape Society event that's coming up. It's February 26th to the 28th. It's next month, guys. It's going to be a really amazing event. I really hope that we got less than 50 spots open. lawnandlandscapesociety.com. What is the event? The event is an opportunity for us all to learn how to grow our businesses better, learn what's helped people sustain their business, win awesome giveaways. Skag is giving away a brand new V-Ride 2. There's all kinds of stuff. You got GoPros, like you name it. The live demo area, Kubota joined the team, so there's going to be so many different pieces of equipment that we get to live demo. Your lunches and dinners are taken care of. Well, it's 2 lunches, 2 breakfasts, a dinner, plus happy hour on the Wednesday night as everybody's getting there. There's just going to be a panel with me, Jason, Ambro, Sean Spencer, Richie Plemons. That's going to be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to that part. There's going to be industry guys there that kind of watch landscape and lawn trends that just kind of help us, with info as far as things to look out for 2020 with our business. We get to tour the Plant Kohler facility, their new engine facility. It's just going to be awesome because, we get to do some cool stuff because we have a YouTube channel, because we do, and y'all watch it, and we have numbers, and then people people watch your stuff. Hey, come do this and show them this and that. So it's kind of what this is you guys get to experience stuff the way that we get to experience it, which is really neat. So we really want all of you to be a part of this. It's only 100 people this year. If we get all 100 people to come to this, they're going to sponsor it again, and it's going to grow to 300 to 500 people. It's just going to keep going. This is the first year though, and we really need to make it successful. You're paying $250 per person to register. Now, what the registration is, again, you're just paying for the hotel rooms, and they already prepaid and blocked them off. So we have to pay that basically to pay them back for the hotel rooms, and then everything else is taken care of while you're there. So food and drink and all that stuff. Like I said, it's just going to be awesome. It's an event where we can learn. It's an event where we can network. It's an event where we can hang out. An event where we can demo stuff, tour a plant facility. That stuff's neat, and win a bunch of crap. We're gonna have some really cool contests during demo day. TQ and Sean are gonna do the cone toss contest. Jason is going to do a contest where the Walker, the Walker mower course. I haven't thought of mine yet. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But you guys, please go check it out. lawnandlandscapesociety.com, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I think it's a perfect time of year, February 26th to the 28th. Just get there, go register. It's going to be worth it, and it's going to be the first of many to come, and I hope you guys can make it. We'll see you there. Y'all leave some comments in below about the Punisher. What should I do or not do? And if you have any insight on the remote operation deal for the bed lift, let me know. All right, y'all. Peace out.